This is a special Shabbat. It is referred to as Shabbat Shira, the Shabbos of song, because the Torah portion contains within it not one, but two songs that were sung by the Jewish people at the time of the crossing of the Red Sea. Here at Beth Tefillah, we have declared this to be Women's Shabbat as well. Why? Specifically in terms of the women, with a guest speaker coming from Israel to address us, a woman who is the head of a major institution at Bar Ilan University. What's the woman role here? Well, after Moshe and the men sang a song, Miriam, his sister, she herself a prophetess, we are told she took the drum in her hand and went forth with drums and with dances. And Miriam spoke to the women and said, "Sing unto Hashem, for he is exalted, having hurled horse with its rider into the sea." The women sang. The women collectively opened their mouths. And one might say they've been doing it ever since. I'm not one to say that, and I'll tell you why. The men sang 20 verses. The women only one. Why is that? Well, according to one great biblical commentator, the Ralbag, Reb Levi ben Gershon, living in the Middle Ages, you know what he said? He said that the women only sang one verse because they were women and their minds couldn't fully appreciate the grandeur of the miracle that had unfolded. Only the men really got it. But you know what? Some 400 or 500 years later, the famous Chassam Sofer living in Hungary said just the opposite. He said that the women sang only one verse because women live on a higher spiritual plane and they see miracles from God every day, and they see the miracle of childbirth. So what they saw at the Red Sea was just another miracle, and it was worthy of a verse. So what do we see here? You know, it's oftentimes said that Judaism does not treat women equal to men. It's not so. What is true is that some Jewish rabbis didn't see women equal to men. The same Ralbag who said the women, because of their simple mind, couldn't appreciate the miracle, says that the first woman, Eve, was named Chava, not because that name is associated with Chai, life, but because it's associated with Chaya, an animal, that a woman is just one step above the animal. And there are some rabbis who feel that way. Don't blame it on their religion. Who to blame it on? You'd have to ask them. I just feel bad for their wives. Have a good Shabbos.